Hello everyone, and welcome back to Devil's Creek. I'm JV, the GM of this game, and unfortunately, as you may have noticed, the situation is not the usual way we do the game. We have had technical issues where we have lost the VOD of episode 6. All the following VODs are still there, but unfortunately the VOD of episode 6 is missing, so I will be here doing a simple recap of the events of episode 6, so we may continue posting future VODs. But first, I will be doing a simple recap of the end of episode 5, just to continue into the recap of episode 6. At the end of episode 5, the group finished their talk with Karen telling them about going to the Weave to find answers and questions. As they rushed to the Weave, they arrived and found police sirens and police surrounding the area, where in the center of the street there was the corpse of Arya Celeste, the local owner of the inn. It is from there that episode 6 picks up. Akemi runs over to the store and talks with Mia, the owner of the Weave, about what happened. She looks concerned and confused, but she did see the exact moment Arya died. She looked like she was talking with someone in the middle of the street. The others tried to eavesdrop on the officers to get information of what happened. Turn one this week. Strange, Chief Marvin declared as a sewage slide. Daniel brings up a plan to confront the police chief, as well as checking out the morgue to investigate Arya's body. Mike knocks on the store door and Akemi lets everyone in. They fill each other in on what they've learned in front of Mia, which in hindsight probably just put her in more danger. The group splits up into two teams. Akemi, Kaden, and Mike are breaking into the morgue. Alex and Daniel go confront the chief. Starting with the group that goes to the hospital, the three hatch a plan to break into the morgue. Akemi distracts while Kaden hacks into the security cameras. They find a large metal door guarding the entrance and no security cameras inside the morgue itself. Kaden loops the cameras and guides the other two to the morgue entrance. Just as the two reach the door, Kaden spots Dr. Noah exiting the morgue as he tells the two to quickly hide. Kaden tells them to pickpocket the keys off of Dr. Noah as he walks by them, and Mike volunteers to do so. Mike successfully grabs the keys off of the doctor and Kaden makes his way over to them. Once inside the morgue, they search around for the body of Arya Celeste. Kaden finds her body and discovers that it is yet to be autopsied. He inspects the body and finds 3 bullet wounds on her. Looking closer, Kaden notices an incision under her chin, which looks as though it was made to resemble a gunshot wound into the head. Suddenly, the corpse's hand shoots out and begins to choke Kaden. At the police station, Daniel confronts the chief while Alex hides in the room. They learn a lot of interesting info about the city's protectors and how the chief is the Knight of Justice. Police Chief Marvin is getting progressively agitated as he tells Daniel about how Arya paid for the mistake their group made and how they must live with it because the devil is keeping the city safe, protected. Daniel asks what this mistake was, to which the chief replies that they failed the most important mission ever given to them. He explains how the group was supposed to be dead, but now he has to deal with the town being thrown into extreme trouble because of this. He talks of how Mike and Alex were who the devil really wanted, but the rest of the group, Daniel, Akemi, and Kaden, were just collateral, fillers. The devil wants the blood of one of the current keepers, and one of a descendant of a keeper. The chief says he's done talking, but he has one thing to say before he goes. If the group continues digging and destroying or trying to destroy what the current keepers and the ones past have worked towards, he would show no mercy. Daniel responds with a simple, "Okay Alex, let's go," to which Alex reveals himself from his hiding spot and they leave, making their way to Daniel's house. Meanwhile, freaking zombies are attacking. Luckily they managed to get Arya's zombie off of Kaden, but as she's knocked to the floor they spot a symbol on her back, one of the cultist symbols they found on the door. They barely get out of the room alive, but as the door closes behind them, the zombies begin to bang against the door. Once they manage to lock the door, Dr. Noah Carson confronts them in the hall. He asks what they're doing and then goes to check the door, but as he does, the three dash upstairs and away to Daniel's house. After they escape, they all meet up at Daniel's place and review what each of them found. The fact that Arya was killed by 3 bullet wounds, one to the hip, chest, and belly, that she was a symbol holder, as well as Dr. Noah. The others share what they learned from the chief. Kaden grabs Daniel's phone book as Daniel reveals what the group's mistake was, how they needed the blood of a current keeper's child and the blood of the descendant of a keeper. But as they're all sitting here discussing this, Akemi's phone rings. She picks up and hears the voice of Colonel Rudin. he says, "I need to speak with you all." And that's where episode 6 ends. Thank you everybody for listening to this. Episode 7 onward should be here shortly, and I apologize for this difficulty. See you all when we return to Devil's Creek.